Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Gaming with Jim Bob Fred. This is Jim Bob in the virtual flesh coming to you, recorded, not live, for another edition. Not just another edition, but this is going to be the beginning of a series. So, brand new states, S64 and S65 opened up today. They've only been open for a couple hours. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by creating a new account. A lot of people ask, how do I have a second account? I'm going to bind it, and provided I don't have to show the password while I'm doing it, I'm going to take every step of getting the account binded. Moving in there, I'm going to spend I'm going to spend as much time as I need to get T3 troops unlocked as fast as possible. I'm going to share every step that I do along the way. It's going to be a series of videos. I'll break them down the whole 9 yards. If you like them, smash that like button, man. I mean it. Like it a lot. Send it to your friends. And if you're sharing it with people, have them smash the like button too, and subscribe. But subscribe and hit the notification bell so that each new video that I upload in this series, you'll get notified on, so that you can make fun of me. I might even learn how to edit. I don't know. But the point behind this whole series is really just to take a new player from starting where they don't know anything in a brand new state where everyone starts off on equal footing. It's been open for a couple hours, so there's probably already a couple alliances moving in the right direction. I'm not sure if I'll start my own or if I will join somebody else's. I might do a combination of both, but I do have a couple of old friends that are going to be joining me from other states where we played together. They're also super fun to play with, and they have a really good grasp of the well beyond the basics, even some of the advanced stuff that we might get into along the way. So first things first, buckle up, buttercups. Here we go. But I want everyone also to know one other thing. I've also kind of unofficially partnered with Lady Caithness of S7. She's been playing the game for a long time, almost since it came out. She and some of her friends have started this website. The website is westgamestrategies.com. That's westgamestrategies.com. I'll try to put a link in the description. If it'll let me, I will. If not, go visit it. I go there all the time. What they do is they go in and they do all kinds of testing. You want to know what best gear to have for Cav, and they've got it all mapped out. It's just in spreadsheets. And they've embedded some of my videos in their pages that helps to reflect and demonstrate what it is that they do there, right? So I'm going to refer to them a ton. I'm going to refer them to a ton of stuff, to you all, to their references. And I'm even going to show you when I go to their website how I navigate it and how I find some of the information out to answer the questions that you all are asking. So your first resource should always be the developers. And what I mean by that is, if you go to your More button down here at the bottom, there's a blog. These guys put out a blog all the time. They have they're on Discord. When I say these guys, I'm talking about the developers of this game, Lehigh Games. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's Leyyi, Lehigh, whatever. They put out this kind of information. If you just read it, you're going to get a ton of information, right? Every single event that's available, you're going to get a ton of information. We're going to go through all that. Go to the company first, and then go to the people who have the results that you're looking to do. It's one of the things that I always talk about is begin with the end in mind. Where do you want your account to go? What kind of account do you want to be? As always, folks, this is a war game. It's a war game. Let me say it a third time. It's a war game. If someone's attacking you, that's what they're supposed to do in a war game. You are supposed to defend when someone's attacking you, and if no one's attacking you, you should be out attacking other people. That's not called bullying. That's called playing the game. We never ascribe to cyberbullying at Gaming with Jim Bob Fred. If that's happening, block those people, notify the company, and let's take care of them as a community. It's all about having fun, folks, and try to remember one other thing while you're playing. You don't know who's on the other side of an icon. It could be somebody's teenager, right? Or even younger, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old person playing in there. You don't know. There's the anonymity behind the internet, right? So just be mindful of those folks out there. Be a kind person. Just don't be mean. It's unnecessary. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Let's get started. I'm going to create a new account. How do you do that? You go to your More button. Right in the bottom center of your screen. You click it. You go to Accounts. Second icon from the left on the top. And it's going to say Switch Account. If you've already bound an account that's in there, it'll say Switch Account. So I have to go past that to starting a new account. We're down here in the lower left-hand corner. It says start a new game, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to click this bad boy. I'm going to hit yes, and it should drop me in either state 64 or state 65. We'll see here in a second. So I am prepared to bind this account. I created a brand new email that's specific to this account. I'll never use it for anything other than binding this account and getting information and being able to recover this account at some point in the future if that's in fact what I want to do. Look at that guy, man. He is just screaming across the desert in state whatever it is. And Annika is here to welcome us. Oh, I'm glad to be back, Miss Annika. Let's see what we're doing here. Daly's gang is giving us a real hard time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, they got a pretty big gang. Here they come again. We can't hold out much longer. Oh, the drama. What are we going to do? Let's build a cabin. A barracks is the first thing we're going to build. So it's telling us we need to create some people to fight off the attackers. So in the beginning, you don't get a choice. On these first couple ones, just going to build it wherever they tell you it's got to go. Click that build button. 2 more seconds and it's done. And walk through the tutorial for just a little bit. It's gonna teach you some of the very, very basic stuff. We're gonna go ahead and make those cavalry. And I'm gonna be covering the CRIC, which troops are best for attacking other troops the whole night. You're getting it all in this series, including the beginning that you all went through and wish you didn't have to. Now you gotta go through it again in my video. All right, love it. Can't speed it up as much as I want to be able to speed it up. I'm just not going to be able to. So, oh, we lost him. Daly escaped. Woo, so sad. What do you want me to do here? All right. They've drafted a development plan for your base. So we're going to be calling, I'm going to be going over developing your city in depth as we go through this stuff. But again, initially, I'm just going to do whatever they're telling me to do. If there's a big gold box around something with the arrow pointing to it, it's all part of the tutorial. So let's just get moving. Badly destroyed, whatever. Cabins. And that's highlighted up at the top. I don't own any. Notice it says 0. I own none. I'm going to build one now. And during the tutorial, it doesn't really give you an opportunity to go into each one of these buildings and figure out what they're for. I can just tell you cabins are pretty useful. And I'm going to end up building a lot of them. Some people might even say that's too many. Notice I've not spent any money at all yet, but I've got 150 gold. That's kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and collect my bonus for this. And I'm going to build a farm now. Farms produce food. In this game, unless you're building a hyper farm, one that's going to produce food for you, and that's all it's supposed to do, you really only need one farm in this game. You have to have at least one, because as you advance your main building, of course, I've been playing this for over a year and I can't remember, your town center, if you're going to advance it, which you have to do to unlock all your troops and get better at playing the game, you have to have one of each of the resource buildings, right? But we've already got enough to increase our town center from level 1 to level 2. It's a freebie because it's super easy to go from 1 to 2. And every time you upgrade your town center, you're going to get some rewards. And they'll show up down here in your little bags. I call them your bags. I wonder if I couldn't show you. I'll show you as soon as I can, but I just collected all the rewards and it shows all the rewards that I got. Collect those up. Man, this tutorial is a little bit of a pain in the bottom to go through for some of us, right? But if you're new, you got to go through it. This is kind of teach you what you do. So here's the casino. This is another place that we're going to go to get free resources. The developers in this game have done a really good job of giving us lots and lots of things to do to help move us along in the game. If you just do the things that they've recommend that we do, you'll get along just fine. Excuse me. I'm not going to edit that out. A cough, all right? It's a West game cough. So it's a 3-card Monte game. They're going to mix up the cards, and you got to find the highest card of all of them. It's easy. They're going to show us which ones are these ones here. There's a trick to this. I'm going to show you guys how to make sure you get the highest card every time you play, no matter what. It's a fail-safe. It's a fail-safe. So they're going to make me go through this super slow going through this beginning part, folks. I apologize. Y'all had to do it too. But in order for me to get to the point where I can actually start showing you how to go fast, you got to go slow. You got to go slow to go fast. I don't remember who said that, but somebody really important in past history has. If you guys out there remember, if any of y'all know who said that, you got to go slow to go fast. I don't know what that means. It doesn't make it's counterintuitive. But at any rate, I'll get through this. I'm going to get some free resources out of it, 5,000 wood and whatever, and it's going to give me a new crate. That's kind of cool. And extra gold. Now I'm up from 150 to 170. It was free. You didn't have to spend any money to get there. All right, it wants me to go back. Developing the town. Man, it wants me to join an alliance right away. I don't want to join an alliance right now. So I'm just going to hit details. Right, and then I'm going to hit the back button, because it's just not what I want to do. First thing I want to do is find out what state I'm in, right? So in order for me to do that, there's a couple different things I could do. First, I'll collect this logging camp thing. You're going to be upgrading both your sheriff and some other things in here. So there's a little gold flashy thing around the top left-hand corner of my sheriff's icon. We'll get there in a second. Right now, it's going to let me make some changes. So I'm going to stop right here doing what it wants me to do, because I'm not interested in all that. I'm going to build a logging camp. I'm going to do all those things anyway. Let me just make sure what state I'm in. People ask this all the time. When can I migrate? Well, this is a brand new account, and I think in a brand new state. Let's go see what state we're in. It's got me in 64. So I could have gone in 64 or 65. I got there by clicking this little globe icon in the top right-hand corner of my screen. I'll go back to where my folks are in here. As a matter of fact, if I click the map button, you'll see way up here in the top left-hand corner, that's where my little town is sitting on this big old huge map right now. There's not going to be a lot of people all over the place either. So I'm going to go back into my city by clicking the little city icon in the lower left-hand corner. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the computer telling me what I should do next. So I'm going to do that by going to the More button, lower center part of my screen. I'm going to go into settings, right? So it's going to recommend an alliance for me. I don't care if it recommends it. I'm just going to pick the one that I want. And right now that it displays recommended tasks on Town View, it's on. I don't want them to recommend. I've been around long enough. I'm going to now recommend to you guys what you should do next, because they're just trying to get you to learn how to click through and do some stuff. All right. So I've got that turned off now. It's not making a recommendation anymore. I always check my mail. They're welcoming me. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, I've got a Supreme Teleport. That means I can teleport to any state. There are 65 of them. I can teleport this account right now anywhere without restriction. As far as I know, they've turned that back on so that I can even go to older states that have some new features that we won't have in this state 65, right? If you have friends in other states, you can port over to their states right now. This is the time to do it if you're going to do it. Because I'm going to build it in the brand new state. I'm not going to worry about using that teleport right now. You can use it all the way through Town Center 5. Once you hit Town Center 6, you can no longer use it, and you're stuck in this state until it allows people to migrate 3 or 4 months from now. So be careful when you're moving up that you don't go too fast if you're wanting to go to another state, okay? So that said, let's get to it. I'm going to now develop my city. I've already got one farm, right? And it is level 1, but my town center is level 2, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it right now. I want it to be level 2. In the beginning, I want my farms and these other things to be the same level that my town center is. And I'm going to build one of each type. So I've got a farm. I want to build a logging camp now. That'll be free. I'm going to build a quarry. That'll be free. And then I'm going to build a, what's the last one? It'll tell me here. You just click on the square. It'll tell you what you're mine. It'll tell you what you can build. Now, all these other squares are going to fill up with a bunch of similar stuff. And it's also free. Now, these 4 buildings are going to produce the resources that you see at the top left-hand corner that you need in order to develop your city. Now, it's important if you want to know what they really do. You click on it, and anytime in this game you see the little letter I in a circle, and this particular screen is way down here in the lower left-hand corner, you click on it, and it'll tell you what this building is going to do. You'll also notice in the top right-hand corner, there's a demolish button. That means if I built this one and I really don't want it, I can now demolish it. And that's what happens. Sometimes you're going to build some stuff that you don't want to have, right? So, all right, let's move along. Moving right along. Now you'll notice that the quest button down here at the very center, bottom center of my screen has a check mark number and a number 7 next to it. Also right next to it, the alliance has an exclamation point. That means I'm not in an alliance yet. So I'm going to go ahead and collect these 7 things that we have successfully completed and get the resources for each one. That's going to help me level up my sheriff. And you can always click right next to the collect button. You click it, and it's going to tell you what you're going to get when you click on it. So I'm getting sheriff experience, loyalty points, and all kinds of other stuff. And we'll go over what all of those things are as I continue to build this account. You'll also notice that I've got some daily quests that I can start. So just hit the start button. When it's finished, and I'll show you on the VIP stuff, instead of hitting the start button, you can click on the icon in itself. It'll tell you after the time has elapsed what you're going to win or what the rewards are going to be for having completed that. So when I do this one, when it's all done, I'm going to get 160 silver and 180 sheriff experience points. Always, always, always do these quests. All right. And I'm up from 150 to 222 gold now. So it's been a long time since I started a new account, and it hasn't shown up here yet, but it will, hopefully. Let's go find an alliance, all right? So what I'm going to do, if you're going to find a brand new alliance, you want to have one that's already growing with people that are doing all the right stuff. So you go on it, you click OK, and it's going to show you some recommended alliances, okay? I'm not interested in what they recommend. I'm going to click the More button. And as soon as you click the More button, you will see the top alliance in the state. This one's already at 5 million total. If you click on it, right, and then you hit the check button, it's going to give you some information. They got 31 members. They're already at almost 6 million force. If I click on the members button, it's going to show me who all is in it. Mia Sophia is kicking some hiney. These are some folks that probably have started in another state already. And they've already assigned some chancellor, some vice chancellor, or the chancellor, some vice chancellors, some ministers. So these folks, they are starting this alliance because they want to win. So let's see what they require to get started. Active guys are welcome to join. Level 5 town center to have within 24 hours. You got to be working on VIP. Everyone works together. No tile hitting in this alliance, and I'll explain what that is. So this is a good alliance to join. I could join them right now. I think I'll request to join. Let's see if they let me join. I've successfully joined the alliance. That's awesome. Now, one of the things that you need to know about alliances in general, they now have this highlighted on the right-hand side. This is where they are. This is alliance missions that you can now do. It's additional stuff. And they're suggesting I teleport to the alliance. I'm going to click the later button because I want to show you all how to do it. So, if you've clicked the later button, you're not sure what to do. Anytime you're in the alliance tab, let me do that again. I'll back out of this. Down here at the bottom where it says alliance, it's got the number 2 next to it. Right, I'm going to click it. Right here in the middle on the right-hand side, it says territory, and it's got some blue numbers in it. That's a hyperlink to where the alliance is at. They've already established where they're at, and people are already porting to where they are. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to move here from where I'm at on the thing. I won't be surprised at all for someone to say, hey, you need to start changing your name and all kinds of other stuff. So notice they all have real names over here, and mine still says Cowboy 8NFE. That's an indicator to everybody out there, folks, that's a big indicator that you may not have a player who's actually playing the game. If people don't change their names to a real name, so let's go ahead and change my name right now. I might as well. In order to change my name, I'm going to click on my little icon here in the top left-hand corner. Why did I click there? Nobody ever called me smart. I'm going to go into my city. What the heck? City view. And where my force is my count strength. It's at 3,581. You click on that bad boy. And now I get the little icon thing up over here. You'll see where it says CRCA Cowboy 8NF. It's on the right-hand side in the center of the screen. There's a little leaf next to it. I'm going to click on that leaf, and it's going to allow me to change my name. So this is a Gaming with Jim Bob Fred account. So I will do Jim Bob Fred State 64. 64. There we go. That's my name. I can do it for free. Now I'm going to go back and you're going to see in that state view, overhead view thing, I now have a name like everybody else. If you run around in this state and you don't change your name from cowboy to whatever, people are not going to think of you as a serious player. So change it right away. Problem is most people don't know. All right, moving on. Now I can help my friends out. Always hit the help button. When you do that, you get loyalty points. I'm going to check my mail. I joined the Alliance. I should have some kind of a reward there. In this case, it's another 100 gold. I love it. I'm up 300 gold and not spent a penny yet. I will be spending money. Trust me. You don't get to unlock T3 super fast if you're not spending money in this game. You don't have to spend a ton, but you're going to have to spend some if you want to do it fast. The developers have done a pretty good job of making sure you don't have to spend any money at all. All right, so keep smashing that help button. Hello, folks. I actually want to introduce myself to them. And I'll say, hello, gang. You're going to see what I'm going to say. Thanks for having me. We'll see how nice they are, if they're nice at all. Hopefully they're nice. What? Oh, that's state. Let me go to Alliance chat. So top left-hand corner, I can't put anything in state chat because I am not a Town Center 6 yet. But in Alliance chat, I can. This is where I meant to tell them. That's where it showed that I joined it, and then there you go. And I'm going to say, hey, just so you know, I am a YouTuber. Recording this account. I have others from S17 and S33. All right. I just wanted to be aware that I'll be doing some YouTubing stuff here. So I wonder if they're asking if I'm the original. I wonder if this stone picker knows of me. No one should know of me. I'm a nobody. As a matter of fact, I am the most amateur YouTuber on the planet. But here you go. I hope you all don't mind. Oh, hey, Mia. Nice. Okay, so there's someone else here we have. Like I said, I'm going to be inviting some other folks. They already have a plan here, but I got to get cracking. So instead of all the pleasantries that we're going to have here, let's really get moving. Now, just because I turned off the recommended quest to do, if I want to kind of still follow those, I'm just going to click on the quest button, and it's going to tell me the next thing I need to do is to build a warehouse. So let's build a warehouse, shall we? I'm also going to train some more troops here. Here's something. I'm going to do that real quick. It might be the first time you're seeing it. This is my barrack, and in this game, it's gonna try to get you to build 3 barracks. You really only have to have 1, but I'm gonna do 2 for recording purposes because it'll allow you to build more troops faster. As a matter of fact, I might even do 3 to begin with. I'm gonna do 3 barracks altogether because I want to be able to train a lot of troops. Troops are gonna help increase my force pretty fast. So I'll end up building a couple more of those. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get a warehouse built. Where is the warehouse? There it is down here. Remember, all I did here, I didn't tell you. I just clicked on a square and I scrolled down to warehouse. And I'm going to build it. I'm also going to go through here now, and this is the reason why I don't like the tutorial, because I want to build everything that I can build right now. So I can build a hospital. You're going to need a hospital. Why? I'll show you here in a second as soon as it's built. In this game, when you're fighting, your troops that get injured, the ones that don't die, go in this hospital. So again, I clicked into my building. I'm just going to go in the lower left-hand corner, and it's going to tell me, of my troops, if I get attacked, that 200 of them will end up in the hospital. The rest will die. So you want to increase your hospital size too. Eventually, I'm going to have quite a few hospitals as I build this. Okay. Same thing with cabins. Here's a cabin that was already built. Cabins, I'll go hit my I button. These things are good for troop training speed, silver production, and silver capacity. This is the only place that you get silver in this game is by doing cabins. So I'm going to have quite a few cabins as well. All right, as I start to build this stuff up. What else can I build that I haven't built yet? Let's go back up to the top. I got a cabin, I got a barrack, I got a hospital. I need a sentry station. I'm not going to build my sentry station there. I like it over here in the top corner up here. So I'll hit that sentry station. What does a sentry station do for you? Again, folks, just click on the stinking building, look at it, and it says a higher level sentry station provides you with more detailed information about incoming attacks. What does it do? It's like a watchtower. Someone's attacking you. The higher the level of the sentry station you have, the more information you get about the person that's coming to attack you. Pretty important stuff. So that'll be as high as you can get it as you go. Okay. Help all these folks that have some help buttons out there. Collect all this stuff. This is going to help increase my sheriff level. Now, I'm not using my sheriff level stuff yet. I'll do that here in a little bit. I'll show you what that means. I'm getting a bunch of points. What the heck? I might as well do it now. All right. I'm going to go back up here in the top, back to my city thing here. I'm going to click on my sheriff, top left-hand corner. You see he's already level 4. Okay. You look lower right-hand corner, I have skills. There's a skill tree here somewhere, right? And I click on that skills tree, and I have some points. Now, there's 2 different routes that you go with this. The mistake that most people make when they start this game is they just start using them everywhere they want to go. But I'm going to suggest to you that you always begin with the end in mind. So at the beginning part of this game, while I'm still developing, I need a bunch of resources. So the bottom line, where it says food production here, I'm going to start applying my points here. Right? As my VIP level goes up, I'll be able to have different presets for different things. But to begin with, I'm going to start with food production. And eventually, and what you should always do, I'm just scrolling back and forth on this, is look at what's next. After food production, I might have to do wood production. And if I want to do anything here, you'll see it's locked. There's a big chain on it. Can't come in, folks. You haven't earned your way in. All right, so that said, what you need to get here, just click on it, it'll tell you I require at least 3 more food points, okay? So you have to do a lot of research, and you have to do a lot of construction up front. So you want your research and your construction speeds to go up fast as well. So I'm going to suggest that initially we figure out what we need to get here to construction speed. I need 2 more points for troop attack and 2 more for food production just to unlock this. Well, I've only got 3 points, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 points here. Oh, dang it, I put all 3 there. Golly! Doesn't matter. I'm going to be going up a lot of levels real fast here. So now on the bottom, this is for your sheriff when you're out attacking minions. So I'll go ahead and assign 1 there and see if anything unlocked. Nothing unlocked. What do I got to do to get something unlocked here? Stamina recovery. 4 more points, so I'll just put them all right there. You got to all have them in a sheriff attack. And none of them are unlocked yet. But that's another thing we'll get to in a little bit. All right. So let's get back to it. And I'm going to go back and provide more detailed information on all of that stuff, folks. And seriously, down at the bottom, leave comments, ask questions. And then I'm going to constantly refer you back to that website, westgamestrategies.com. And let's see what we got here. Someone's saying some messages here. These guys are awesome. Let me just say thanks. This will be fun. Ah! All right. Let's get back to it. Remember, keep those quests moving all the time. They're really important. Always hit the help button. Here's why you hit the help button. When you go to your items, I now have access to the loyalty store. And the loyalty store is where you spend loyalty points, right? In this first one, you spend gold that you have up here in the top right-hand corner to get. I don't recommend doing that because you have a bunch of loyalty points that you can get. So far, I have 7,050. So I could use those to spend some stuff here. I'm not going to spend it yet because it's not enough. All right. So remember, my first goal is to unlock Tier 2. Now, in order to do that, I need some other things. And one of the things I'm going to need is an academy. So what do I need to build the academy? I'm going to get it building right now. The academy is a building that allows you to start doing research to improve your attacking skills, your research skills. It's everything you need here, right? Unlocking technologies to increase our power. Okay, let's start a basic one now because you want me to. In economics. Not where I wanted to do it, but let's start with construction. Before it's going to make me do it. It's going to be free anyway. 1, 2. Okay, what did I just do? Let me get back here to economics. Oh my gosh. More points to spend. All right, so I'm going to hit my little I button again in the lower left-hand corner. So I'm a level 1. My research speed is up by 1%. As it goes, the higher you take this, your research speed goes even faster and faster. Trust me when I say you're going to want your research speed to go relatively quickly when you're doing this stuff. And if you have the ability to do it, always do some research. So that's construction. Let's go to combat. I want to be able to train troops relatively quickly, and I also want to be able to scout relatively quickly. I'm not going to mess with those yet because, again, economics is the most important thing to get here so far. So food production, let's go ahead and knock that one out. That's a 10-minute deal when I hit the help button. Our friends are going to help me. All right, moving on. What else do I need to build? Let's collect these boys up. It's telling me to build a defense factory now. I'm going to put my defense factory right up here next to my academy. This is where it would have had me. This is where it would have forced me to put it anyway. Where is the defense factory? There it is. All right, build it. Build it. It's free. Done. All right. I'm going to, what the heck? Now I'm going to do the other thing was free. Now I'm going to build a blacksmith. Just build them. Just get them all built. Wherever it recommends you to do them, do them. I finished that research off. Let's start another research real quick. And economy. Get that one going. That's 34 minutes. That way I won't have to get back to it anytime in the very, very near future. Command center. Command center is pretty important on this one because command center tells you how many troops you can send out on a march, right? On your attacks. Command center is a biggie. I'll get to that white button here, information button. Your rally, I'm talking about in a rally, how many people you can rally. So when your teams come together to get out there and attack somebody or something, the command center is what identifies that. Your actual size of troops that you can send anywhere is determined by your town center. Let's get my town center here for a second. And this tells you how many folks that you can send out in a march size. Right now, my march size is 2,000. My hero march amount is +2. Alliance helps. And so as you increase your town center, these are all going to increase. Look, it goes from 2,000 when I hit 10. Town center 10 is one of the things I'm going to be shooting for as quick as possible. I'll have up to 40,000 people that we can march in that, plus a lot of other stuff. All right, here's another key factor. If you're not sure what to do next, like it's going to be important that I increase my town center. When you click on this, it tells me if I want to increase my town center, my defense factory, you'll notice it's got a big red check here. I don't have a level 2 defense factory yet. If I want to go to town center 3, I'm going to have to bring that up to level 2. So I can just go to my defense factory right now. I can upgrade my town center. Or my defense factory, and now I should be able to increase my town center. I'm going to go ahead and hit that bad boy, hit help. Our folks will help me. So now while that's cooking, I call that cooking. When you're building something or you're researching something, you have something cooking, and it shows you right here on the right-hand side what you have cooking. I got a building that's going to take 20 minutes, researching that's going to take 27 minutes, questing and some other stuff that's going to take some time, okay? So with that said, I'm going to collect up some more of this delicious free stuff that we get for completing these tasks. Sheriff has gone back up again, another level or so. Now, there are speed ups. There's a lot of different ways to do stuff. Let me just check with the Alliance, see what they happen to say here. VIP, that's hilarious. Stone's hilarious. He's from Germany. All right, what do we got here? Okay, there's a lot of Alliance gifts going to be coming too. So when you see the hat above your barracks, it means that you can train more troops. When there's a little red button there, we're going to train some troops. I'm going to try not to talk your ears off, but here's a good time to decide how you want to develop your accounts, okay? You can have a well-rounded account and build each of the troop types. And then just think about that for a second. I could build equally across the board, pistoliers, skirmishers, or horsemen, right? We call that infantry. And if you look here under the pistolier, right underneath the icon of the pistolier, there's a little handgun right next to this diamond. That one diamond means it's a tier 1 troop, but most people in this game is going to call that infantry. Don't call them pistoliers or skirmishers. It's infantry. If there's a rifle, that's range. Rifles shoot further than pistols. And if there's a horse there, that's cavalry. That's people running around on horses, right? And then down in one more below that, there's 4 different types of troops for each tier level. Mortars or cannons, we call this artillery, and those are for taking out traps. There's another video that I have. It's called Attacking 101. I'll be covering some of that in this video as well. But what that basically means is the thing to remember, and this is how you know, this is what you go to figure out. I'm going to click on my pistolier here for a second, and it's going to give me some stats on it. It tells me it's weak against range and defense. Defense is traps, but it's strong against cavalry and artillery. Well, first of all infantry, range, and cav are strong against artillery. All of them. That's a given. But if it's strong against cav, that means an infantry, a pistolier, level 1, heads up against the cavalry, the infantry is going to win. Right? There's also a stats button on here. You can click on that bad boy, and it's going to give you some information. My current boosts are a 3% troop attack. That's pretty pathetic. We're going to get that up to, eventually we're going to get that up to over 1,000, right? So you're going to be able to get there, and we're going to talk about it as we move through this. Man, I'm all over the place, and I'm not sure when I should put brakes in this or not. Maybe I'll just have to figure it out as we go. But I just want y'all to have fun as we're going. Leave some stinking notes for me. I want to know what y'all want to see. Okay, what's this? Oh, hi. Hi. Whoops. Hi. Don't want to spend a lot of time doing that. All right. What do we got here? Quests. Got another quest done. I'm going to start using some speed ups. We get speed ups when you do these things and you unlock these things because I want to get some of this research really going. Now here's the gifts. Let me get back to this. These gifts. There are 5 gifts. You get gifts for a lot of different reasons. If somebody buys a pack, it looks like people have bought some packs here. You got 24 hours to open it once you get it. Until you hit VIP 21, or VIP 20, you have to open up every one of these individually. So get in here often. But when you do, I'll click on this so you can see what I got was this was a 15-minute timer on here. Oftentimes, when you open up these gifts, you're going to get points. Notice the point level just went up. I'll do this again. It's 86,591. When I click it, it's 87. So I got 100 points for opening up that bad boy. Your gift levels, and they're already at gift level 5, is dependent on the number of gifts that you open. And there's lots of different ways to get gifts. If you're a pay-to-play player, right, oftentimes when you buy something, you get some gifts from that. Let me get back to what I was talking about here. I'm going to pick a troop type. This account is going to be specific for infantry, right? I'm going to build infantry, but you need to remember, infantry beats cav, Cav beats range, and range beats infantry. So if I'm going to build an infantry account, all my offensive stuff is going to be infantry, and my secondary attack stuff will be range. Because if someone's going to attack me, they're going to use what the strong troop for attacking my infantry would be range. So I'll click on range. It tells you they're strong against infantry. They're weak against cavalry. So I want my secondary troop type to be cavalry. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have twice as many infantry as I have horsemen, and I'm not going to worry about skirmishers or range at all in this account for a while. You'll see why in a little bit. Down here, I can only do 35 at a time. That's kind of pathetic. So that's why I'm going to actually start a second. And if you look at some of my older videos, I say, you only need one. You only need one. Well, that's true. You only have to have one. But at the beginning part of the game, it might behoove you to have 2 or 3. Because, I'm going to show you why. At level 1, I can train 35. That's 1 barracks at level 1. I can train 35 troops at a time. If I have a level 2, I can do 80. Now, if I have 2 level 1s, each of them do 35, so I could do 70. And if I have 3, 105. So for this account, I'm actually going to do three barracks to begin with, just so I can get a lot of troops on the board. Because I want to get my troop force up to make these folks think and believe that I'm actually part of this team, which I am while I'm here. 100% with these folks, right? So I want to be an asset to the team. So I'm going to build me some more troops. That said, I've got to get some of this other stuff done. In 2 minutes, I'll be able to do this for free. So I've got a 3-minute speed up here. I'll just do that. Now I can do it for free for that building, which was the town center. I got more stuff. What are they going to make me do now? Duel for glory. All right, you'll see on the right-hand side, there's a little circle going around a bullet. You click down on your screen, you let go of your button or your finger before it hits that point where it turns red, and that'll shoot them for you, giving the max damage when you do that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just before it gets to them. I'm getting notice all the free stuff I'm getting here. Now they kind of trick you in this game here into thinking you can get a lot of, they're expensive, but you eventually when you kill them, you get a good prize here. I got a 1-hour speed up. I'll take it. I could have gotten 60,000 wood or 60,000 stone, right? Let's continue winning the duel. I'll do that later. I'm not going to mess with it right this second. Like I said, and I'll say this 100 times, folks, do everything that they encourage you to do in this game. I got another prize here. What is it? Some more speed ups. Now you'll notice there's a little bouncing hat here in the lower right-hand corner with some riches in it. Right? Let's get in that. This just gave me a free gift for doing some stuff. And then there's a crown fund. As you go up in town center levels, you can get more gold. If you buy this, it's a $20 pack. Not super great in the beginning part, but it's useful later on. I open up every single one of these town center chests because they're loaded with resources. Loaded with resources. Got a random teleport and a hero name rename Hoopy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and knock these out while I'm doing it. Again, I'm all over the place, folks. I know that. You're just going to have to bear with me. I just don't like seeing this stuff. I don't want to get more ammo. Okay, done with them for a little while. I want to finish this research real quick. It's 18 minutes from getting done. Available, a free speed up is available in 15 minutes. Now this is a research speed up here. You notice it says 5-minute research. If I scroll down below that, I have regular speed ups. These regular speed ups can be used anywhere, right? So I'm going to use my 5-minute research speed up because I have one. And I have 13 minutes left to account for. So I'll use a 10-minute here and a 3-minute here. And about the only place I'll suggest you never use speed ups is with building troops unless you're in some kind of event that benefits you greatly to do so, okay? All right, got a couple more quests done. It says upgrade blacksmith to level 2. But here's the deal. after I get these started. My town center is already at 3. I've only got 1 of each type of resource building out. And just like everything else, the more I have of everything, the more resources I'm going to get. So everything I have, I'm going to increase to the same level as my town center after I get this next research started. This research, now, this is the trick to unlocking troops fast. It's not really a trick so much as it is a tip. When you go in your research, you have to research combat, okay? Now, I've already identified in this account that I'm going to be an infantry-based guy, okay? Already determined it's going to be an infantry-based account. So, if my goal is to unlock my tier 3 troops, infantry, that's cowboy troop defense. Where's the infantry here? Tier 3, unlock elite guards. Here they are. If my goal is to unlock these, I'm going to click on it. What all do I have to get it unlocked? Well, I got to have my academy at 15, cowboy infantry attack at 3. So let me go back. Cowboy infantry attack is right behind it. That means I need to unlock smooth bore. What the heck is a smooth bore? Well, a smooth bore is a level 2 artillery. What do I have to do to unlock that? Dragoons, gunmen, musketeers, and academy at level 8. It's just telling me everything I have to do. So I keep backing down a little bit. There's the dragoon and the gunman. Cowboy infantry defense at 1, academy at 8. So now I kind of have an idea what I got to do, right? So I got to start working my way across the top of this thing. So what do I need for this? Troop training speed 1, scout 1, and academy 2. Well, time to do scout 1. And I'm just going to click that bad boy, hit the help button, and my peeps in the alliance are going to help me take some time off of that. I'm going to build an embassy because it asked me to. Help my folks out again. What else we got to do here? Raise blacksmith to 2. That's what I was going to do. Everything, I've got my town center at 3, so I'm taking everything up to 3 real quick. Because it's free right now. My town center is at 3. They're free. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take everything that has a level 1. See the little number right there? I'm just going to take it up to 2. And you'll see that my force is at 6,300. That's not very high at all. These, because I'm doing so much talking. The other folks have been playing this game for 8 hours since it opened. They're doing some serious butt kicking. Serious butt kicking. Over 1 million force already? Psh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Remember, every time I upgrade these things, my force will go up, and I'm going to get rewards for all this stuff. I'm collecting them all down below us. You don't see them right now. You'll see them here in a second when I go to open them all up in the Hoopy Hoo down here under my quest button, which I'll get to in a second. But again, I want to take everything I have, everything, resource buildings, everything to level 3. Everything to level 3. By doing what I'm doing now, so I got to get my academy to level 8 to unlock the T2 troops, right? It said that. I got to do that. Let me get in here. I'm going to collect all this stuff under my town. There's a bunch of them. If you click the little thing right here, you'll see my sheriff experience is going to go up the whole 9 yards. So I'm just going to collect them. Sheriff's going up. Here's another tip. Once you get to town center 6, you lose your beginner shield too. So blah, 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 blah. Okay. Free. Got it. Oh, now it wants to take me through the tutorial of using these points. So let's go ahead and do that. Click on that bad boy. Remember, I want to get my research speed up, food production, and that kind of stuff. So 1, 2, 3. Those are both open. Now I can do one there. One there. Why am I doing that? Again, I click the I, it's going to tell me. It's going to increase the amount of the speed, less speed that I have for doing stuff. Right? That's important that you minimize how much time it takes to do stuff while at the same time improving your other stat stuff. So down here, I'm going to get my sheriff moving in the right direction. I need 2 more points here to go to the next tier. So as soon as I had 5, all 3 of these opened up, and I'm going to improve these a little bit right away. because I want my sheriffs to do more damage when they hit the minions, and that's another place to get gifts and stuff. Now, before I back out, I received a gift in one of those boxes I opened. It's a gun. Notice I have a green box here with a plus sign. This is some gear, and we're going to talk about it. It's free. I don't care. This is going to reduce my construction time by 2 minutes just for wearing it. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. That's the buff you get with this piece of gear. I'm not going to keep it. Not for long, because I don't do gear that only decreases stuff by minutes. I would prefer gear that decreases stuff by strength. Okay? That said, it's time to get cracking on some of this stuff. I know I'm only going to have one food building. I'm not going to do more than one. It doesn't make any sense to do more than that. So I'm just going to give equal amounts of everything else. Okay? So I did a logging camp. I'm going to do another quarry. And I'm not going to put it in any particular order. It doesn't matter. You can put them however you like. But each one of these buildings I do is going to start producing more and more resources. So back down to logging camp. Again, you can put them wherever you want. There's actually a way that you can move these around as well. And I'll show you that later on. Because I don't want to get everything in one video. Which one did I just do? Hold on. Back up. I need a mine. Okay. Mine. I could have just did 5, 5, 5, 6 or whatever it is, but I'm going to make you guys suffer through this stuff. Build it, for crying out loud. What do I got to do? Beg you? I don't want to beg. Begging's not cool. Once they're built, I'm going to bring them all up to level 3 as well. Whoops, we did too many. So this is fine. The missions are complete. I got missions again. Missions are important. Let me get to that here in a second. I'll view the bounty. And I'll show you where to find this on your screen right now. Look at all this free gold you can get. If I have 40 buildings in total, I need 10 more. I'm going to get 120 gold. That's going to go up. That's just for 1 star. Right? So I just got some more gold. I'm at 506. Finish all this stuff. I'll show you exactly where to find it. It's exciting stuff. I was wondering why I hadn't seen it before. Now that I'm off this lower left-hand corner next to the map, there's a little wanted sign. That's where it's at. This is what you focus on now. Forget about the tutorials that they're moving you through. Focus on this. I'm going to get 10 more buildings built real fast. I want that 120 gold. Okay? I want it. Gold is good. And when it's free, it's better. Gold is good, and when it's free, it's better. Now, I don't remember how many of these I have of each. So if I want to know how many of each building I have, again, on this screen, go up top left-hand corner, click on your force icon. It's got cross swords, which is funny because you don't use swords or daggers in this game. I don't get it. Whoop, is that the wrong building? Nope, you don't click on that. You click on your town center, for crying out loud. Jim Bob Fred, try to remember what it is you're talking about. Click on your town center. Click on your overview. Buildings. It's underneath that. I'm going to click on that bad boy. It's going to tell me how many I have of each. I got 2 farms. I got 1 farm, 1 level 2 farm. See the one on the right where it says amount? That means I have 1, not 2, but it's level 2. I got a level 2 logging camp and 4 level 1 logging camps. I got a level 2 quarry and 4 level 1 quarries. I got a level 2 mine and 3. So I need to do another mine just to keep these things going even here, right? And it looks crazy. You can put them in however you want. You can move them around. You can make it super pretty. You can do all that stuff. Don't leave notes about how haphazard I'm doing stuff. I don't care. Once they're built, it doesn't matter. But again, the fact that you have these is what matters, okay? The fact that we have all these resource buildings is what matters because they're producing the resources you need to play this game and do well. Because it costs resources to build things, upgrade things, build your inventory and all that stuff. There's going to be 1 extra of everything. I'm going to make it stone when I build it. The extra for me will be stone because it seems to me like I never have enough stone when I play this game. Never. Never. So let me just check this one more time. I think I have equal amounts of everything except for stone. Oh, went too far. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1 farm. Yep, so now I'll do my extra quarry. Hope you all see where I'm seeing that. If not, tell me to quit going so fast. And then I'll say, don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. Let's collect all this stuff up real quick. Then I'll build that last stone quarry. I'll get started on a new alliance quest. Want to get that going as fast as possible. Collect the ones I've completed. And I'll collect these. And we just keep rolling. Man, I should be doing this live so people could ask me questions if they care to do that. My first live broadcast was a bust. There were like 10 people that showed up. 4 of them were family members. It was awesome. I love getting the support from my family. But that'll grow. That'll grow over in time for sure. All right, now I have all my resource buildings done. Like I said, I want to get them up to, ta-da! I just completed bounty 2. Let's view the bounty. Now I have to have 50 total buildings in order to get the 180 gold. So that means I need to build 10 more. I know exactly where I'm going to build them. But before I do that, I'm going to increase all these to level 3. I want all my buildings creating as many resources as they can up front. You're going to need them to blow through this stuff. You're literally going to need them to blow through this stuff. You'll notice just messing with these resource buildings, though, it's not increasing my overall force very quickly. There's a reason for that. At these lower levels, it just doesn't go quick. Don't get discouraged because you're going to see when it starts to take off pretty quick here. And just maybe in the next episode, which will be a couple hours from now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to play till I think I've played enough. Then I'll stop it. And then I'll start another one. Because I just want to get them uploaded for all you folks to see what's going on. And there's going to be people that have opinions, which is awesome. I've learned a lot from people making comments on my site. I've learned a ton. And I've changed my mind on some things. Like there's hardly anything worse than someone who's inflexible in their thought processes, right? That used to be me when I was a younger guy. By the way, I'm an old fart. Y'all, I am an old fart. And I would tell you how old I am, except my wife is the same age as me. And if I tell you how old I am, then I am by extension telling you how old my wife is. And it's never polite to tell a lady's age, okay? So I am not afraid to tell you my age. I just don't want you to know how old my wife is. Any of my friends that are listening to this video are going to drop some notes saying that I'm a liar. But I'm not a liar. I don't lie. There's no need to lie. So that's another thing. While you guys are out there playing this game, man, drop me some notes. Tell me what you like most about it. For those of you that aren't using it, Discord has some great resources. The developers of the game, Lehigh Games, and I'm probably mispronouncing that too, and they go out of their way to ensure there's a ton of information, tons of, lots of different adventures that you can do, and tons of different ways to get free resources and free gold. For those of you that are free-to-play players, you don't want to pay to play the game, man, get on Discord. One of these videos, I'll actually show folks how to invite someone to the Discord, to the West Game Discord servers, which is pretty important. Yeah, I know I got more skill points. Okay, we'll get to them in a little bit. Relax. The game is pretty pushy in the beginning. It's funny, though, too, because you're like, quit pushing me, man. And then all of a sudden it slows down because you get to start researching stuff that take not just minutes or hours, but days. And then not just like 2 or 3 days, like 100 days. Getting T4 unlocked is a pretty challenging endeavor. Every building's got to be at level 21. And all of those researches and constructions take a gazillion days. And I'm not trying to scare anyone away, but I just want you to be prepared. Be prepared for some stuff that's going to take some time, folks. Okay? It's going to take some time. But what I'm showing you is going to be the fastest way. And that's why I'm taking the time to move up all of my resource buildings right now at the early stages when they're free. To just move them up. It's just taking a little bit of game time to do it, right? So I'm burning through some actual video time and some other stuff. I could pause the video, stop right there, say thanks for watching the first video. I'll get back to you as soon as I get this other stuff done. I'm not going to do that. you're going to suffer with me. It's like a bunch of suffragettes. If you don't know what that is, look at American history. Suffragettes. Those gals, they changed the way America did business for the better a long time ago. I got some other buildings in here. I'm not going to get into them yet. There are a lot coming soon, coming soon. Don't worry about those right up front. But they're going to be fun when you get to them. They're going to be a lot of fun. Now, I could have just clicked on my my town center and said, what do I need to increase my town center? But you'll see that once I get all this stuff, all these taken up. Okay, I just finished the solo event. So I guess I'm going to go claim it. It's another reward. And in this case, the reward was a 3-minute speed up. I'll claim it real quick. But now I have this pulsating sheriff's badge in the lower left-hand corner. Inferno and solo events. So this event ends in 45 minutes, and so does the solo event and the Inferno event. Just click on them. It'll tell you what you need to do. You need to score some points. I've scored 4,000 points. To get the maximum rewards, I need 16,000. How do I get rewards? By increasing building force, increasing research force, using stamina, and building troops, right? So if I just use some stamina, build some troops, and continue doing research and building, I'll increase those. And the solo Inferno event, right, is even more, right? This is for the whole alliance, I think. Pretty sure. At any rate, let's go. And it's not for the whole alliance. Maybe it is. Dang it, I hate when I don't have my notes out. No bad comments, gang. Just good stuff. Again, smash that like button and then tell me what a dork I am. Because I am no professional gamer. Everyone and their brother will tell you that. Not only am I not a professional gamer, I am the furthest thing from a professional YouTuber you'll ever see. But let me just take a gander down here again. I need 10 more buildings. And I already said I want to have some more cabins to produce more silver. And I want to have more hospitals to house my dead. And my wounded, I mean. My wounded, not my dead. My wounded. Let's go ahead and train some more folks. First things first, I'm going to build 2 more of those bad boys, which is a barrack. Build it for free. And another barrack right next to this one over here. Scroll back up, Bubba. Another barrack. Okay, there's 3 barracks. I'll take those up to 3 as well in a minute. But let's put something over here. The market. I'll go over all these buildings when they make a difference, folks. But I'm just going to get them planted. Church. Because I needed 10 more buildings, right? And it's free. What else can I do here? A single monument. Build a monument. So monuments are important. So when you're fighting, anyone that's injured that doesn't go into your hospital will go into your monument until your monument's full. Then they die. So you want to have a high-level monument, and you want to have a bunch of hospitals that are relatively high in levels as well. Now I'm going to start building some extra cabins because I want to have the additional silver. So I'll go cabin, hospital. And I'm putting them just wherever because the reality is cabin. I can move them around later on. I'm going to show you. I'm specifically going to show you how to do that. Hospital. But there's also, look down here as I click on these, there's some more that I cannot build yet. I got a jail I still got to build. So I got to leave at least one space open for that or be prepared to demolish it. So we'll do another cabin. Build. Another cabin. Ha ha ha. I don't care about that bounty. I got another 180 gold. Now I'm up to 800 gold. This is good stuff, folks. This is good stuff. Cabin. Cabin. Okay, now let's increase them all in levels. Because it's free. I'm gonna keep these increasing until literally until it's not free to do it quickly. Right? So that might be level 2 or 3. Then I'll move my town center up. Whoop, what happened? There it is, free. I don't know how that happened. Build. Upgrade. Come on, people. What are we doing here? Free. Oh, that's what happened. My research queue's idle again. Get back into my research queue. Remember, every time I do research right now, I'm going to focus on combat. Like I know I got to get this one done. So I need troop training speed to 1 before I can unlock that. So let's go ahead and do troop training speed. It's a 2-hour research, right? I'm going to click that bad boy, hit the help button. As my teammates help me, that's going to decrease it by a few minutes or something. Who knows? Go ahead and collect up some more of these bad boys. And what increases my, remember, you got to remember everything we talked about. What increases troop, or not troop, but construction speed and research speed? Your sheriff skills. It's right in here, research and construction speed. So I'm going to add another one here. It just makes sense, gang, to make sure that these are helping you out. It's got another 0.5% bonus on that. It's going to go a little bit quicker now. And it does that every time. So I'll click that research bad boy again and put one more there. All right. I still got a couple points to spend on this. Let's do a stamina recovery, max assign, because there's only 2. It's not a big deal. But don't hold those skill points for a long time. Use them. It's going to help you as you're progressing through each of these levels that we're talking about here, okay? So let's get this bad boy going. Also free. It's boring. I know. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm not really sorry. It's just what we all got to do. What the blazes? Oh, there we go. Take it 3. So everything's going to go to 3 for free as well. Now, even though I got to spend a lot of time on these, I'm going to bring them up anyway. As soon as I'm able to send resources to people, that market will make a difference. At some point in this game, you're going to be able to. You also notice that my force is going up. Not super fast, but it's going up. Claim these rewards. What are they? Always look. A few more gold. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Upgrade barracks to level 3. Well, I could do that pretty quick. You saw where I saw that, right? I clicked on the quest button. It's the one on top. Recommended quest. Upgrade barracks to level 3. Makes sense to me. Let's do it. Oh, it's still free. Anything under 5 minutes for me is free right now. It's just costing resources. But I want to get back to that research that's going on. Have 20 level 3 buildings. I want to view this one. See what the next level is. Have 35 level 3 buildings for another 200 gold. I want to do that as quick as possible. So I'm going to upgrade everything to level 3. Because I want that gold. You only have 30 days to complete that. This wanted little poster down here in the lower left-hand corner, you only have 30 days, I think, to complete all this stuff. Oh, only 19 days, 20 days. Holy camole. Do I have 4 done? Oh, I've got 4 stars already. All right. 4 out of 10 stars. 6 more stars to achieve the next goal. All right. So pay attention to these things, folks. They're important. Every last one of them is important. The amount of time it's taken me to do it. I guess I just want you guys to see real time. I don't know how long this video has been going, but I've not been playing that long. Oh my gosh, they're crying for help outside the thing. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so I got these little coins that popped up out here. Okay. I don't know what happened just now. Oh, I clicked it. So I'm going out to fight them. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, it's going to force me to wait. The developers care that you know that. Okay, all right, got it. Let's grab some more free stuff here. Help the Alliance buddies out. Go back to the quests. Wrap that quest up. If I want to spend 1,000 gold, I could refresh those, but I recommend that you do that because you're going to get a boatload of those things free over time. You'll start seeing it happen. Idle building queue. Yeah, I know. It's idle because I'm still trying to do stuff. And everything's free, so it's going to be idle a lot in the next 5 minutes. Got it. How can I change my name? See that Perla CZ up there asks, how can I change my name? If I had uploaded this video, they would know already. They would know. Just saying. I can change my city name too. Remember, one of the key things to look for anytime you have a little red dot on any of your icons anywhere. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, what did I click on? What is this? What am I going to? Oh, I'm taking it to level 4. I didn't mean to do that. Why'd you guys let me do that? You distracted me. Doesn't matter. I only got to increase this by available in 3 minutes. Haha. I'll just use a 3-minute speed up, and 21 seconds later, that'll be at 4. Love it. Here's the other thing I'm going to do. Oh, let's take a gander while that's doing that. 30 seconds to blow. Oh, I got to get my academy to level 3. Blah, blah, blah. I know 7 minutes. Let's check my research out. All my helps are done, I think. How do you find out if all your helps have been used? Go to Alliance. Alliance help. And I've only had 3 of my 5 people hit the help button for me. That's a bummer. Each time someone helps you, it decreases the amount of time to finish something. So always smash that help button. Let's go ahead and get this one to level 3 real quick. Should be automatic. Got it. Automatic. Got it. Oh, in order to increase my defense factory to 3, I've got to have my blacksmith at 3. My blacksmith is 2 doors down. Go ahead and upgrade that bad boy. And what's going to happen here in a little bit is it's not just going to tell you what has to. Oh, let's go check it out. Someone sent us some supplies. Came on a train. Love it. We'll take it. Now get out of here, train. You're bothering me. Okay, let's take a break for a second. Collect up everything we have. Now I'm going to take a moment of time to just show you how to win every single time at the casino. So the casino is the little building with the cards flashing over the top and the spinning die. Die is singular for dice. Okay, anyway, you go in there. Now I'm going to click the play button, and there's going to be 3 cards that get shown up. Face up. All 3 of them are going to be visible to me. The center one is going to be the highest card of the 3. If you're playing on a phone or on a tablet, you just put your finger on it and leave your finger on that high number one. It's going to kind of gray out a little bit. And then they're going to shuffle, but don't move your finger. Keep it on your screen the entire time. When they're done shuffling, with your finger on the screen, just slide over the top of each of the cards, and one of the cards is going to gray out again. The one that grays out is, in fact, the highest card. If you do that, you will win every time. Here we go. 9's the highest. I'm clicking on it and holding it. You'll see that it's a little gray already. And every when it hits the center, it's gray again. So I already know it's the center one because it's darker gray than the other ones. But I'm going to slide right. Notice how it got bright again. I'm all the way to the right. It didn't change. I'm back to the middle. It's going to gray out. Go to the left. Still the same one. I've never lifted my finger off my screen until now. I'm over the top. I know which one it is. I open it. I click it. And she's going to say, you're just lucky. And I'm going to say, I'm not lucky. I'm smart. And I'm going to do the next one. The joker in the center. That's got the big gold thing around it. There was 2 jokers, but whatever one is in the center is going to be the highest. Every once in a while, I'll throw a card out. I swipe to the right, it grayed out. Boom, there it is. I'm going to do this every day. You get free stuff every single time you do it. This one gave us a little bit of gold. And I'm going to keep going until I'm done doing all that I can. Every time I can. So let's go ahead and collect that bad boy up. Help my teammates out. And get back to taking up everything to level 3. All right? Again, this is just taking a little bit of time. It is what it is. You just have to suck it up in this beginning part of the game. But I've seen people playing this game for 3 or 4 days and not hit 12 or 14,000 force. It makes no sense to me at all. 0 cents at all. Again, claim everything you can as you get them. Their speed ups, their money, their resources. It's all kinds of stuff. And I still got some blank spaces here. I'm leaving them blank for a reason. I'll get to them in a little bit. I don't have to do everything online while you're watching, but I also got to let my buddy know where I'm at in this state. Look at, yay! Another 200 gold, baby. Another 200 gold. Some more skill points to spend. Construction speed. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Ooh, I only had 2. Oops. Back over here. Stamina cost reduction. What is stamina cost going to? It goes to attacking. Attacking minions. What's a minion? It's a monster. You can't do it from inside your city. You got to go out to your town. So let me go out to my town. And you'll see Jim Bob Fred 64 is right there. People are sending resources to one another. That's pretty awesome. Now, top right corner, you see a globe. That takes you out to the global map. It tells you where every other state is in relation to where you are. Your own state map. That shows us where. I can't believe they camped right out at the government. Oh, that's a terrible spot to be. I say it's terrible this early in the game because I need low-level minions. What did I just do? What did I click on? Oh, just this. You click on the folder here, and you can bookmark other people, right? But this little hourglass or this little spyglass telescope thing here pulls up. This will help me find food stations. I don't want a level 7, and I'm actually looking for minions. But if you want to farm material, you do that. I'm just going to go to this wild hunt, which is minions. Click on it, so it's got the gold thing around it. And I want a level 1. That's the only thing I can hit. So I'll search for the closest one, and it's 89 kilometers away. Ay vey. I'll click on that bad boy. I can't do it yet. I haven't researched enough. What do I got to do to research it? Because I'm already researching something that also cost me 6 gold to instantly research it. Boom, now I can attack this level 1 monster. I'll show you what I just researched in a second. It's under the Academy under Sheriff. So I'm gonna select the one hero I have and attack. And he's going through this green stuff. Every time you see the woods, it's called Midwood. While he's out doing his thing, let me get back in here and into town doing my thing, which is increasing stuff. Upgrading all my buildings. Every time you see these little gold coins in the bottom left-hand corner pop up, that means there's people outside your establishment, your town. Just click it. You end up fighting them. You get something free. They go away. Then a treasure chest pops up when the train's in town. Click that. It takes the stuff that the supplies were sent to you. And then that goes, and that was a VIP one. Very important to know. What is VIP? VIP is a very important player. I'm a level 1 VIP right this second. Top left corner by my screen, I got my force of 14,000 whatever, has VIP 1 next to it. Okay, I'm going to click on that little tab. And right now, I have 7 days of VIP left. You'll notice right next to that is a little green arrow that points up. I'm going to click it. And I have a 30-minute. You see I have one 30-minute VIP hoopy hoo here thing. I'm going to use it. And it's just going to add 30 minutes to my time, right? So those stack. Those are stackable things. Now, I also, you see all these shields on VIP 1. You're going to get to VIP 10, and then at the bottom, you'll see that there's this Prestige 2. So there's 10 levels of Prestige 1 and 10 more levels of Prestige 2. Let's see if I can upgrade this real quick. I wouldn't normally spend money here. I'm going to do it just so you see it at the beginning of the game. Because when I do it, I just went to VIP 2. And now I have additional boosts. All your bonuses are here. So I get coin production, wood production, stone production, an additional daily quest, an additional alliance quest, and VIP quests. I have 2. Everything with a plus sign I just gained by going up a VIP level. I can't stress enough. This is one of the most important things to do early. Get you some VIP points. You can also buy them in the store, in the loyalty store. So this tells me I just went and attacked this guy here. And I got some experience points for doing it too. I got 8,550 experience points. I want to go back and attack him again. Right? I use some of my stamina, and it starts clicking back up to replace that stamina. So I'll go back out and I clicked quick select because if I have more than one hero, it would put up there. But you notice he's now level 2. He's probably going to go up another level as I attack again. So just by trying to do as many different things at the same time as you can. I've got research going. I've got an idle building queue. Let's go check on my town center. I need my defense factory to level 3. I forgot to do that. So let's go do that now. It's right here. Pop that bad boy up. It's still free. Now, I am training some troops, and I might have some troop training speed ups. So let's take a gander. I go into my barracks. I'm going to click in the lower left-hand corner where it says train. I'll go get that in a second. Yep, he attacked again and went up another level. I'm going to click the little arrows here beside Pistolierity, and you'll see that's a training speed up. Hey, I've got a training speed up. It's free to use it, although mine's a 5-minute. Only got 1 minute left. I can wait a minute. Okay, it's not the end of the world to wait a minute. Although I'm a very impatient person. You're going to see a lot of stuff where it looks like Jim Bob Fred is super impatient. I spend gold where most people don't. And people say, why do you spend gold? Or how do you get so much? Let's not talk about how I get so much. Because I got a debit card with money on it. And the developers want my money more than I want to keep it sometimes. So I spend some. I'm not suggesting you all do that, but I'm in the top alliance in this state right now. Some of these folks have been around for a while. And I already saw that people are buying stuff intermittently. Maybe not the most expensive stuff, but they're buying stuff. You all won't see me spend money, but you'll see my gold go up, and that'll just be an indication to y'all that I spent another $5 or $50 or whatever. Trying not to spend too much. Trying to be fiscally responsible. Lehigh does not pay me to make these videos, but they're not required to. I do it for you. I'm a giving guy. What the heck? Get out of there. Remember, I wanted to upgrade. I want to upgrade my town center to 4. I'm going to do that here in a second, or 5, or whatever I got to go next. I just wanted everything at 3 before I did that. So I got 2 more buildings I can do real quick for free while I'm waiting for my troops to finish building, which they seem to have done. Get that bad boy for free. Whoops. So one of the things I'm going to buy when I log off from this session is if I can, I might be able to buy it. It's still Sunday, so I might, no, it's not. It's Monday, isn't it? I might not be able to buy it yet. Is the dual research and construction packs. Like you buy it and you get an additional construction and an additional research pack. It's really nice to have. All right, what are we missing here? Just out of curiosity's sake, when does this one open? I want to start opening at Town Center level 4. That's why I want to get this one to Town Center 4 right now. So I can start opening boxes, some treasure chests to get more heroes. 39 minutes. Okay, remember I only had one of these barracks before. Now you see 3 buildings with hats on it. And I was able to do 80 or whatever that was. So we're going to go in here. And if I want to train some more pistoliers, I'm going to be able to train 311 now. Why can I train 311 all of a sudden? Let me go back real quick before I do. And I'm going to click on the building, click on the eye. Each building allows me to do 120. Was it 370 or what? I'm not sure what it was when I pulled it all the way up. But each building now allows me to do 120. So that times 3 should be 360. What was the number? Let's see. Let me go back to training. Can I do 360? When I pull it all the way up, 380. That's what it is. But I don't have enough food or enough wood to do it. So I'm going to click on my wood and say, how much more do I need? 4,000? Bingo. I'll just use one out of my bags. Drop this in here and start training. I got an hour of training going on right now. I won't have to worry about that for a little bit. But I will collect this stuff. Oh, I see I didn't even have to open it. If I just open these up, I had enough. All right. So that boy's cooking there. What do I got? A couple more. Oh, yeah, outlaw. Last attack here. I'll be going up probably another level. in experience for the sheriff. I just put out a new video the other day too on heroes again. So make sure you go check that out. I'm going to get into detail on that. As a matter of fact, I'll probably go in here and do a little bit on it as soon as I'm able to. Well, let me click on this hero button. This is James Hughes is the hero I have right now. I'm going to click on him. You'll notice up here at the top where it says his name, James Hughes, he's got a pistol. That to me tells me right off the bat, this is a hero that I want to have because I told you to begin with, this is going to be an infantry fighting account. This is a good guy to have, so I will work on making sure that he goes up in levels as I can. Killed one outlaw. I want to view this bounty. Is there an outlaw bounty? Where is it? Where is it? I got to kill 3 outlaws and then I'll get this other 100 gold. That is good to know because there's another level 1 right here next to him. And I've got still some stamina to attack with. So I'm gonna. Yeah. Do I have any free stamina? No, not yet. What happened here? Where is he? Is the guy still heading back? He's still returning. Get home. Quit being so slow. All right, he's back. Go ahead and send out an attack on this guy here. Looks like I'm going to have at least 2 more attacks altogether with the stamina that I currently have. All right, back to business. I'm so impatient. I've got 1,000 gold. I've got this going. How many people from my alliance have helped me already? I'm helping a lot of people. You see me clicking that help button. They sure as beans ought to be helping me back. Oh, that looks good. That's good stuff. Love it. So I killed that wild boar. Let's see what we got for killing the wild boar. I got 3,000 grain, 19 more gold, some clay. This is a material that you need, and outlaw coins. These are all things that you have to forge stuff, to build stuff in the forge. This one attack I just did, man, 15,000 grain, that's food, right? Some moss and some more outlaw coins. I'm telling you, all this stuff matters over time, all of it. You gotta keep doing this stuff if you want to get to where you want to be quick. That's our 30 seconds. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that just because I have to suffer through it. Grr. Oh, that's right. I'm being impatient. Don't forget that I'm being impatient. I'm not going to forget that I'm being impatient. Remember why I want to get this Town Center 4 done quick? It's because I want access to this building right here. That building right there is I want access to it. So I'm going to speed this bad boy up. I'm going to speed it up. I need 15 minutes of speed ups to get where I want to go. There's a 15-minute speed up right there. It's free. Level 4 town center done. My march size went up. I got 10,000. I can march 10,000 troops at one time now. And I have one march queue, an additional one. A level 4 town center chest? What the heck? Daily's minions are here for a set about again. I don't know what that means. I got to build some traps. I'm not a fan of traps in this game. I'll build them because it wants me to. And I think there's some, I think there's actually a bounty down here for traps. Complete 10 researches, train 15,000 tier 1 troops, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 resources. Just pay attention to all that stuff, okay? But look, now there's a little cowboy floating above this building I was pointing out. I'm going to click it. There's 2 chests in there I can open. Oh, there's only 1. Dang it. But I'm going to get 5 of these free chests today. Every time you click it, you're going to get hero medals, resources, or what they call insight. So I just got 2 of Nadine medals. Let's see what that does for me, if anything at all. In 5 more minutes, I'll have another one. It didn't do anything yet. You'll see in a few minutes what it means. I'm not going to get ahead of myself and have to talk over and over and over again about the same stuff. Lots of good resources here. 5 more gold. I'm taking it. Taking it all. I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys. It's rude. I know. It's rude. Okay. That said, remember, I'm always going to check to see what my goal is. And I just went to Town Center 4. If I want to go to Town Center 5, I need a defense factory at level 4. See how I know that now? It's just telling me. So I can back out of here, go to my defense factory. I need a blacksmith at 4. So you go back, find your blacksmith. Remember, I know it's 2 doors down. In order to get a blacksmith at level 4, I got to get my farm to level 4. So I'm going to go down here to my farm. See how this is making me focus on what I want next? That's a freebie. And if you forgot everything that it said, just do it again. You'll get it over time. Defense factory first. Defense is going to tell me I need barracks. Now I go to my barracks, but I can take my barracks up. It's only 9 minutes. Hit that help button, and it's going to happen pretty quick. Boom, 1 help, and I can do it. Love it. Remember the gun you were interested in? We just got a blueprint from the black market. All materials are ready. Let's build it right away. So now we're going to go to the forge, and we're going to build something now. You'll see the little red button above the hammer in the right-hand corner. That means that you're capable and able to build something again. So we're going to click on that bad boy. You click on all equipment. It's currently at purple. I'm going to click that. And this is going to tell me that I can increase the revolver that I have from whatever color it is, blue, from blue to purple. And by doing that, remember my last time I had a 2-minute bonus on construction time. By increasing it by 4 minutes, it's going to give me minus 4 minutes on all of my construction builds. And I'm okay with that temporarily. Here at the beginning, I'm okay with it. But I'm eventually going to want to do some other stuff. And I'll cover that in a gear section of this when I'm really focused on building gear. Well, let's go back in here. Now, that was just them telling me what I could do. Increasing a gun from blue to purple. But let's just see if I have any more things in here that I could do. Not so much. If I go to all equipment, though, remember I said I'm going to build something for my whole account here is going to be built for inventory. You'll notice this wood ruler here. If I were to forge this, it's going to give me construction speed at percentages, research speed, and troop load. Troop load is how much you can go. What I always do is this. I go to gold. I want to know what gold is first. What I can make as gold, when something is gold, what that means. And I'm also going to filter here. I don't really care about construction speed and all this other stuff yet, right? But I do want to make sure that I'm looking at stuff for infantry, right? Because I'm going to outfit this guy for infantry, and I'm going to outfight this guy for infantry and fighting. So you can see, this tells me that I might want to be looking at this jacket or these boots or Daly's hat. That's a plus 18% on attack and defense. So I'll go over that in more detail when I get more materials. I'm not going to focus too much on it right this second because, as I've said, it's a little too early. This tutorial stuff is important. Get this one, quick select, and get back down there. Okay, now back to building. What's my force up at right now? Let's take a gander. 15,000. It's terrible force. Terrible force. But where am I at in the whole state? If I want to know, I go down here. Let me do it again. At the bottom, the little sprocket where it says more. I want more information. What do I want to know? I want to know rank. I click on this bad boy. When you see this person, Night Vader, is #1 in forces in the whole state already at 1.4 million. But if I click on this, it's going to tell me where I'm at. I'm at rank 245. I am a little loser so far. Remember, folks, you want to get into one of the top 10 alliances when you're in here. And I'm going to show you something else real quick. Let's do it early. Important tip. Write it down. We're going to look at alliances in general. Alliances in general. Rank. Alliance rank. I just click the alliance button. In forces, I'm just going to click it. You can see this alliance has taken off and like their ruler VAR is at #2. If I click on this, it's going to tell me a little information about them. But when you go down to any of these other alliances that have names, and you see these chancellors, you notice all these top 10 chancellors actually have names changed. But let's go click it. I'm just going to come down here to the 25th. They have a name, Attack on Titan. They're pretty low. I'm going to click on details. Now I'm going to click on members. Well, this cat has already improved in some strength already. But what will happen is if you're an alliance where they don't have any vice chancellors, ministers, or vice ministers, and their force is stuck at 2,055, that's a generic player. They're not doing anything. Get out of that alliance as fast as possible. Find somebody who's actually building. How do you determine that? They have an actual name. This is Calamity Jane and Cowboy N8 or 8N8NB. Although they're going up, they haven't changed their name yet. So they're not even necessarily a big player, right? So if there's a bunch of people that have Cowboy and that's a generic name, man, get off that crap. Go find another alliance that isn't. And I just showed you how to do it, right? I'll show you one more time. You don't know who's in what alliance and what they're doing. Go to your More button. Click that bad boy. Click Rank, lower left corner. Click on Alliance, top left corner. And then click on Forces. Okay? This is every person that's in this state that's in an alliance is now in here. The top 10 are listed. Try to get in one of the top 10 alliances as quick as possible. Seriously, as quick as possible, get in there. This is looking a little lopsided right now, this CRCA that I happen to join, but I joined it because I wanted to be in the top alliance from the get-go. That might change by tomorrow. Who knows? All right, back to business. Back to business. What do I got to do here? I got to have my defense factory at level 4. Click that bad boy. It's free. And look, the sheriff popped up over here again. It's been 5 minutes. Click this bad boy again. Free. What do I get? I want more. Oh, see, I got one Nemo's medal. It's just one. Dang it. It's not enough. What do we got here? Oh, that's right. I upgraded my gun. Got a reward for it. Got some more quest stuff done here. Remember, by collecting that stuff early, I know a lot of people like to save that stuff. Like, just get through it. Get through it all. Don't waste any time. Oh, I was going to show you how to get VIP points using loyalty points. So I'm only VIP 2. I'm going to go down here to my bag, center of the bottom screen. It's a bag with a W on it under items. I'm going to click on that bad boy. I'm going to click on the loyalty store because I want to use some of my 61,000 loyalty points. Right? And I'm going to scroll down through here. Someone said, how do I change my sheriff name right there? You can buy it for 30,000 loyalty points. Random teleports, daily quest refresh. I'm looking for VIP points. Right there it is. They're 30,000 a piece. I'm going to go ahead and buy one right now. Actually, I'm going to buy 2. I'm going to use all my VIP points just because I want to get the VIP to level 3. So now I can come in here, click on this boy. I can use my 2 100s. Oh, before I do it though, why am I doing it? I'm currently at 2. If I go to 3, I'm just going to click on the level 3 shield. It's going to tell me I get another percentage point on this stuff by going up. Why wouldn't I do it early? VIP 3 in the bag. Nice. Seriously, it's seriously nice because my ore production goes up, my daily quest goes up +1, my alliance quest goes up by 1. These are different things that you can do. Food, wood, stone, and coin production are all up, and free speed ups. Now, any building that I am building that gets down to 11 minutes, I can speed it up for free. This is why it's really important to go up. If I go to level 4, free speed ups turn into 13 minutes. It's a big deal, folks. Get an alliance and smash the help button. Get those free alliance points. It's important. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm getting hoarse. Well, wait. I know you all can hear me. I don't know that you all can hear me getting hoarse. It's funny. Anyway, keep moving on. Heading on. What do we got? Remember when I wanted to join this thing? Oh, yeah. Whatever. When I want... What? I'll upgrade you. What is it? I want to go to 4 anyway. Remember in the Alliance, I had to hit 15,000 or something like that by day 2. They know what it takes to get... Oh, go spend those points. They know what it takes to have an Alliance that's growing fast. And that means that you have to have people that are doing what I'm doing right now. And I would be here a lot faster if I wasn't talking you guys through this stuff. It's your fault I'm going so slow. Any complaints my alliance has with me going slow is now your fault because I just blamed you because I don't want responsibility for fixing it. Sorry. Sorry, you guys are stuck. All right, moving right along. Man, hopefully I'll be able to find a way to speed up some of this stuff. Again, I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I got a building queue open, so let's get to building. Upgrade. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I try to upgrade my buildings first, my resource buildings, because that increases the amount of resources you're putting out. So I really should do these before I do the other ones that just give me room for more injured troops and that kind of stuff. Oops, come on. Come on. So a lot of people say, what is a hyper farm? How do you build a good hyper farm? A hyper farm is, it's when I did this, y'all watched me do it. I put I evenly spread out my resource buildings. Spread them out evenly. I got 6 of 3 and 7 of 1. So I've got 6 wood resource buildings, 6 mines, 6. What else do I have 6 of? I have 6 quarries, 7 mines, and 6 wood, and then just a one farm. Wow, holy moly. I'm not dying, folks. I'm okay. It's just a burp. Do not call my wife or the police. I'm good. But some people, for hyper farming, would just do 1 of each, and then all of the rest, 1 resource about. If you have a place that you can put some of that stuff, it's a great way to, it's hyper farm resources. And if you have other people that do opposite ones, so say I built all wood mills, right? I want all my wood factories in here. I'm going to be creating a lot of wood, more than I can hold. So I want to put that into a building that holds it. Other folks could be doing stone and mining ore hyperly, and that all goes into one account that everybody shares, right? To help move their stuff up pretty quick. Hey, how did this one only get level 2? Knock that off. Get to level 3. How did I miss those? You guys are supposed to help me out here. What the heck? What the heck? Over. And another thing that some of these bounties are increasing your production too. So you want to get these things increased as quick as possible on top of everything else. Remember, the more you produce, the more you have, the higher you can improve stuff. And it's cyclical. You got to kind of do everything. But when you don't know what to do, that's why I'm doing these videos. When you're not sure what to do, reference the videos, gang. It's a lot of fun. This one's gone long enough. I think I'm going to end this video for right now. I'm not going to stop playing, but you guys don't want to see me slowly plod through all this stuff, right? So I'm going to make a couple recommendations again. If you're new to the game, go to Lady Caithness's website. She and her company, I keep calling it hers, but there's a group of people that put a bunch of information in there. She's the one that gave me permission to use it. I'm actually going to go to it in my next segment, and I'll scroll through this to answer some more questions, right? And if you guys are having questions when you see this video, jot them down in there. Remember, I just started. I've only been playing the game as long as you've been watching me play it in this state. It's only been open for 8 hours, right? So you're seeing me grow in the state just like everybody else in the state. If you're one of those folks, go to westgamestrategies.com, pay attention to what it's doing. Always go to your quest and look what you should be doing next. Develop your town in a way that maximizes your resources, and then plunge through these buildings and your research to get to where you want to go if you're trying to build a quick fighting account, which is what this account's doing. I'm building a quick fighting account. So what that means is I'm going to try to get to T3 troops as fast as possible. I showed that earlier. Make sure that you're using that academy research tree to help you identify what you have to do next, what you have to be doing to get. Can any of these go to 5? I don't think so. No, I got to be a town center 5. Having a lot of fun. Smash the like button if you like the video. Share it with everyone you're playing with. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Each new video I upload from this series, you'll get a notification for, and you'll know to get in here. And maybe I'll have answered your questions if you threw them in here, or you can make more fun of me. It's a war game, folks. Get out there and fight. Fight to build your account quick, and then fight the people who are going slow. Be nice to everyone playing the game. This is Jim Bob Fred, folks. Be safe. Have fun. I'm out.